Not everyone out there has a nice, clean, neat, black and white version of...
Go back, watch the entire thing, please, because this one's hitting me hard lately. I've been out as bi since I was 16, and HRT has changed that. Actually, finally living as a woman has changed that. I'm finding interactions with cis men less and less palatable. And honestly, like, a lot of my past attractions are waning. And I'm staring life in the face and going, am I a transbian? Am I a trans lesbian? Like, I still am attracted to, like, almost all genders. So I still kind of fit under the bisexual umbrella, but it's a struggle. I don't fit into some nice, neat little box. Most of us don't.
What did you say?
And I'm staring life in the face and going, am I a transbian? Am I a trans lesbian?
What the f does that even mean? I don't even understand what that means. That sounds like some bullshit to me.
So, if a person like the fellow we just heard from in the first clip calls himself a trans lesbian, it basically just means they're straight with a few extra steps, right? Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy clown world update for you guys today, and as usual, we just don't have any time to waste, so let's get into it. Have you place your attention on the screen for a moment. So this blue-haired, tattooed fella, like the guy we heard from in the first clip, also calls himself a trans lesbian or transbian. So once again, straight with a few extra steps.
Look at this fucking guy.
All right, let's keep it moving with these two lovebirds who are going to explain to us why they are voting for Kamala Harris instead of Donald Trump. And the young lady says that no man will ever tell her what she can and can't do with her body. I think that they think Trump wants to outright ban abortions. And that's simply not the case. He just kicked it back to the states, so she could simply move to California and go get as many as she wants. And also, how easily these people forget that just a few years ago, Joe Biden was trying to make them choose between their livelihood and the Fauci sauce. Roll it.
So a lot of people have been asking me why I switched from wanting to vote for Donald Trump to Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, and this is what happened.
So we were talking about politics and which candidate we thought was better, and I basically just said how no man is ever going to tell me, a woman, what I can and cannot do with my body. I'm pro-choice all the way, and yeah, I think that set you off on like a run to not like see things the same way anymore.
Yeah, so Donald Trump.
What the hell did you just say?
And I basically just said how no man is ever gonna tell me, a woman, what I can and cannot do with my body.
Meanwhile,
it's time to impose requirements on key groups to make sure they're vaccinated. Excuse me.
No man is ever gonna tell me, a woman, what I can and cannot do with my body.
You're an idiot!
Now, that should be the one reason every single person in this country should vote against the Democrat Party. They literally tried to force us all to take a... You know what? Never mind. You guys already know. Anyway, next up. So this clip is going to show us just how severely misinformed Democrat voters are and how dishonest Democrat politicians are. Roll it.
My damn president went hard on Trump ass today. Called his ass out. We already know how Trump disrespects veterans constantly. Biden got his ass. Take a look.
But my predecessor doesn't get it. He refused to visit an American cemetery in France that I was just near because, according to his own chief of staff, a 4-star Marine general, Trump said those servicemen buried there are suckers and losers. My son died because of a year in Iraq. I'm just happy. I mean this in front of my heart. I'm glad I wasn't there. I think I would have done something. No, I think you would have too. They're heroes. He's the sucker. He's the loser. Wait.
That's my damn president. I'ma miss his ass, y'all. I'ma miss him. Trump is nothing but a damn bully. Trump doesn't give a damn about nobody but himself. And usually the people that follow him are just as disgusting as he is. That hate comes out of them. This man avoided war 3 or 4 damn times. And he ain't gonna do shit but talk shit and bully people. That is what he does. I'm glad that Biden called his ass out. And I can't wait for his ass to lose in November.
Oh, shut up, silly woman.
So that lady bought right into the whole suckers and losers hoax. Can you really blame her when the President of the United States and the mainstream media keep pushing it? Donald Trump did not call any fallen soldiers at a cemetery suckers and losers. You know how I know? Nobody would do that. And also, did you hear Joe Biden start to stumble on his words when he tried to push the lie about his son passing away in Iraq again? What a terrible human being. Anyway, next up, so here we have a teacher from Rhode Island, a teacher who was recently filmed attacking a Trump supporter and then destroying a Trump sign. This is who is teaching our children. Roll it.
School teacher, and I'm currently out on sick leave owing to injury in performance of job-related tasks in the workplace, caused by classroom transphobia and homophobia, owing to my own beliefs and opposition to the school-to-prison pipeline. This is a complicated situation, particularly because it is directly related to my gender identity and sexuality and homophobia in the classroom. But I just wanted to make it clear that it is because of the state takeover of Providence Public Schools and because of policies enacted by superintendents and the state commissioner of education at the Rhode Island Department of Education, which have resulted in 2 hospitalizations for me owing to violence against me as an LGBTQ plus community member and as a unionist. And so as a Providence public school teacher and a member of the Providence Teachers Union, I come forward to say that this state takeover has been tremendously transphobic and homophobic to me as an employee and to my students as members of my classroom.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
Now, is that fellow we just heard from who, like I said, recently attacked a Trump supporter and tore down a Trump sign? Now, I'm not going to show the clip on here because it'll get this whole video taken down, but you can go over to X, formerly known as Twitter, and find it pretty easily. Is that the kind of person we want teaching our young kids? Is this? Roll it.
I am a non-binary middle school special education teacher, and only my 2 paraprofessionals know that I'm non-binary because that's not like a conversation I want to have with parents and admin right now. Anyway, one of my students said that I was a beautiful king the other day, and that was just so affirming. It gave me the gender euphoria. Have a good day.
Are you fucking crazy? Huh?
Hey guys, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen. Now, don't worry, I'll turn the volume on in just 1 minute so you guys can actually hear what this fella's singing. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by our great friend, Kota320. Kota320 once again, and as always, my friend, thank you so much for your kindness, generosity, and support. It is always greatly, greatly appreciated. Kota320 is one of those people that is keeping my faith in humanity alive during these crazy times that we're living in. And also, I want to give a big shout out to today's honorable mention, Pastor Bob Rogers, for leaving a super thanks on the last video. So, Pastor Bob, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. So once again, today's video sponsor is Kota 320 with the honorable mention going to Pastor Bob Rogers. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, let's hear what this fella's singing.
My baby takes the morning train. He works from Monday to Friday again. Dun, 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 dun. She nice and cover. Thank you guys for watching.
And alcohol is bad. You shouldn't drink alcohol. And as for drugs, well, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. Okay.
All right, next up we have this lovely lady who I'm fairly certain probably thinks there's a big bad white supremacist boogeyman around every corner. She actually thinks white people look at her funny like she's some kind of circus attraction when she goes to certain places. Roll it.
People are very intrigued by Black people who are in places that they don't assume Black people should be. Oftentimes when I'm traveling and I'm in 5-star hotels and I am to myself, white people not only are intrigued, but they want to have conversations with me. I travel solo for a reason, and the way people come up to me with curiosity, well, where are you from? So what do you do? It's almost like, for lack of a better term, it's almost like a circus to them. When I was at the Four Seasons in Bali and I'm at the chef's table dinner, someone at the table next to me wants to come over and start talking to me. When they see me alone, feel like they need to entertain me, when actually I don't want to talk to anybody.
She seems nice.
Hey, where are the white women at?
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this throwback clip of when Kamala Harris was still a senator. This was before she became the vice president. She did a town hall on CNN with Chris Cuomo. And listen, I despise Chris Cuomo. But I'm glad he mocked her here for this ridiculous nonsense. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys. So please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
Good to see you, Senator. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
How are you? And thank you, guys. And my pronouns are she, her, and hers.
She, her, and her. Mine too.
All right.
All right, first question for...
What did you say? What the f*** did you just say?
And my pronouns are she, her, and hers.
She, her, and her.
No shit, Sherlock.
And you ain't black.